I'm with Richard from Floodsax, and Floodsax have kindly donated a couple of bags for us because we acknowledge here that the flood water will probably overtop the flood guards that we've got, and Floodsax are very good at absorbing excess water. So if you could tell me a little bit about them, and I think you're going to show me one in action, aren't you, which is quite exciting.
I am Mary, thank you very much, and thank you for asking me to come along. So what we're going to do today is we're going to activate a flood sack. And as Mary said, we're going to place the flood sack between the barrier and the door to absorb any excess water that may or may not get past the barrier. So what we have here is our standard commercial flood sack, and what will happen is when it comes into contact with the liquid, it will expand in about 3 minutes. If the water is warmer, it's quicker. If the water is colder, it's a little bit slower. But what it will do once it comes into contact with the liquid, it will start to absorb the liquid, and it will absorb about 20 litres in 3 minutes.
20 litres of water in 3 minutes, that's not bad, is it? Oh, I can see it starting to work now.
So what you can see is it's already starting to expand out of the water, and it absorbs about 20 litres, as we said, over the 3 minute period, and within the first few seconds it's already absorbed about 5 or 6 litres. The greater the contact area with the liquid, the faster it will absorb, it will expand. And you can see from the as the flood sack is coming out of the liquid, that it's a multi-chambered system with 9 pads inside.
Yes.
Now, one of the other benefits, Mary, of a flood sack is it can also be used internally.
Right.
Because the material on the outside of a flood sack is hydrophilic on one side and hydrophobic on the other.
Can you explain what that means, please?
It lets the water go into the flood sack, and then once the water's in the flood sack, it retains it.
Right.
So the benefit of that is they can be used internally for any liquid that may have been got past the flood barriers, and if there's leaks or spills in the house, this will absorb it.
So if you have a washing machine leak, you could use one of those too?
Absolutely ideal for that.
Right.
And one of the other benefits of a flood sack is it's designed not to drip. So once it's absorbed its 20 litres of liquid, it can be picked up and moved from the property without wrecking the carpet.
Great. And then how can you dispose of it?
Okay, a flood sack is 96% biodegradable by weight. So bear in mind most of that weight is water. If they're contaminated with flood water, which they usually are, they have to be got rid of in accordance with the local council's rules and regulations.
Okay.
However, if they've been used for a leak or a spill and it's clean water, they can be cut open, the internals can be poured on the garden, and they will biodegrade and break down. And then the only bit that has to go into the waste bin is the outer case.
That bit. Oh, brilliant.
So we've now been in the liquid, it's absorbed, as you can see, it's absorbed all the liquid from the container. So all that liquid is now inside that flood sack.
Wow.
And as you can see, it's not dripping.
It's not dripping at all. That's very impressive. So really, I've always said that I think it is a complementary to if people have bought property resilience products, that to get some of these as well.
Absolutely.
As a backup.
Absolutely. And because they're stored, they come in packs like that.
Yeah. So they're vacuum.
They're vacuum packed inside that plastic bag, and they'll last for a minimum of 5 years in that bag.
Oh, that's brilliant. And what do you do with them after 5 years? Can you take them to the tip, or would you hope that they would work?
They will still work.
Ah, right, okay.
But we have to stop somewhere with the guarantee.
Absolutely. So they're guaranteed for 5 years.
Absolutely.
Right.
And the only thing that a flood sack won't work with is salt water.
Right, okay, that's worth noting, that if you live near the sea, probably not worth using these.
If you activate them first in fresh water, like this one, and then create your barrier, they'll keep the salt water out.
Right, okay. That's worth noting. Right, well, thank you very much for your kind donation.
No problems at all. Anytime. Thank you very much.
And just so if people want to buy them, where can they get them from? And we've got a website.
We have a website, www.floodsax.co.uk, and there is a buy page, and on there you can see all of our own shop and other outlets where you can buy them from.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and I'm sure the homeowner will be absolutely delighted to have them.
No problems at all.
Thank you.